Abortion access is once again being challenged in the state of Ohio. Republican lawmakers are about to introduce a bill saying life begins at conception. Anyone getting an abortion will be charged with homicide.
Columbus Bureau reporter Morgan Trowell has been breaking stories on abortion policy for years. And tonight, in a story you will see only on News 5, she shares what this bill would do and the emotional pleas from one mother.
Peekaboo.
Trying for years. Beth and Kyle Long's dream came true after a successful round of IVF.
And she had a strong heartbeat and everything was great.
But it was short-lived.
He's so wonderful. Just imagine how wonderful she could have been.
This is Felix, Star's little brother. Their daughter Star had a rare birth defect, and doctors told Long that her daughter wouldn't survive. Plus, she herself would be in danger.
Didn't want her to be born and feel pain. An abortion was a mercy to her. And I was able to live because I had access to that care.
It took her 3 weeks to find affordable services, and the family drove to Pennsylvania to get an abortion in 2023.
The amount of suffering that we put people who are pregnant, who don't want to be pregnant or can't be pregnant anymore, through is just despicable.
Months later, 57% of Ohioans voted to enshrine abortion access into the state constitution, ensuring that families like Long's could get the care they needed. Anti-abortion advocate Austin Beigel exclusively shares with us that new legislation is about to be introduced to overturn it.
Identify the preborn human being as a person.
Working with Republican state reps Levi Dean and Jonathan Newman, Beigel's proposing a total abortion ban, using the U.S. Constitution's Equal Protection Clause to supersede Ohio's constitutional amendment.
We are currently denying human beings of their personhood, of the equal protection of the law.
He believes the U.S. Constitution would designate life at conception. This would ban all forms of abortion, regardless of rape or incest. It would outlaw IVF and some forms of contraception. If passed, women who have abortions would be charged with homicide.
Does this go against the will of the voters?
It goes against the majority opinion of the people of Ohio, and that is something that we are proud of, because there have been many times in our country's history where the people have asked for something evil. Slavery was once legal in this country.
Long says this bill is clearly unconstitutional and that pro-family is pro-healthcare choices.
Do you fear that you wouldn't have Felix if you hadn't gotten your abortion?
I'm pretty confident I would not have Felix. It's making me physically feel the same way that I did in 2023 when I was in that situation.
The only exception would be if there was an immediate life-saving emergency or if there was a spontaneous miscarriage. This bill will be heard in the upcoming months by the GOP-controlled legislature. Beigel hopes lawsuits about the legislation will get to the U.S. Supreme Court. At the Ohio State House, I'm Morgan Trowell reporting.
And Morgan will, of course, continue to track the legislation as it advances. You can find all of her reporting from the State House on our News 5 app and our website.